the UShoes class of 2018. What I'm going to show here is a tool that is called what I'm calling the MEP, and it is a Excel sheet that has links to all the objectives for this module. My plan is to do this for every module and get people who will contribute the completed lecture objectives to this document and then turn them into flashcards. So if you're interested in that, I'm just showing how this tool works, but if you're interested, give me an email, either on Facebook or on my UShoes email. Now I'm going to walk you through this. You can see in column E here that there are all of the lectures here, and they're already pre-hyperlinked. And if you look at columns C and D, you can see that it shows progress on who's completing it. In column B, it shows who has the lecture objectives assigned. So if you're interested in contributing, let me know. I know some people are already doing these lecture objectives. And this is just a nice central place and easy way to share. So if you float over any of the triangles or the Excel cells that have the little triangle, and it'll have a little note, and that one just shows you, for example, who is having a particular objective assigned. Now if you click on one of the links, it's going to open right up, and basically what we've done is taken the objectives from Sakai, so it has the hyperlinks for the lecture notes, and you can see that right up top. So that way you don't actually have to log in and navigate through Sakai every time you want to pull up the lecture objectives. They're already in one place. So the idea behind this whole sheet is that you could just have it open through the day or as you're studying and review and go through everything all at once without having to continuously open up or get kicked out of Sakai. And I apologize, there's going to be a little bit of lag because I'm doing a voiceover and my software's a little old. Now if you look at column C and D, this, I think I mentioned this briefly earlier, is going to be the progress. So say I'm partway done, I'm going to put a 2 in, and that it's going to turn yellow, and that's going to mean that it's in progress. If I put it as a 1, it's going to turn red, and that means I haven't even started it yet. Green means that it's good to go, and that's R3, and that's already conditionally formatted so that it'll change for you. Some people like to study by subject, so what I've done in column F is I've put a letter with a guide to tell you, hey, this is histology, hey, this is biochemistry or statistics or pharmacology, and the little guide cell will tell you what that is specifically. Now there are some additional columns here to the right, and there are some columns to put in, like, hey, this was a useful resource, like our BRS book was useful for this lecture in chapter 3, or etc. So, or first aid book, or whatever you're having, if you find something useful, it's nice to be able to share it in one localized place. Also some YouTube videos or maybe some websites. I've created a couple extra columns for that, so you can see additional resources that people are putting in there. So again, I would like this to be for everyone to contribute to and use. And if you're interested, again, just give me an email and I'll get you set up with it. There is one additional thing here, and this is a kind of a hidden feature, but this is a way of me keeping track of where I am with reviewing. I realized I wasn't really reviewing enough in the first half of this module, so I created a system of creating some tick marks. And you could basically just copy this if you're interested in setting it up. I can help you, but it's basically have I looked at the PowerPoint, have I looked at the lecture, and then there's the Echo 360 link. Have I done an intermediate review 20 to 40 minutes later? Have I done a long-term review within the next 1 to 2 days? And then have I done an end-of-week review? So it keeps me consistently looking at the information as opposed to just trying to look at it again right before the exam, which probably won't help in the long term. Maybe get you. So again, if you are interested, shoot me an email. I'd love to have more people contributing to this. And even if you just want to check it out, I'll still send you a link. You don't have to commit to anything. So hopefully this helps give people an overview, and hope to hear from some people soon.